In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear wheel bearing on your Kia Optima. Located in the back of the wheel, let's get started. Using a 21mm socket, go ahead and remove the lug nuts. Remove the tire. We're gonna start by removing this arm. It's gonna have two 19mm bolts. We're gonna start by taking this one. Using a 19mm socket, go ahead and take it out. Remove the bolt. And put it to the side. Next up, we're gonna be removing this 19mm bolt. Using a 19mm socket and a 19mm wrench, we're gonna go ahead and hold the knot on the other side. And now we're gonna loosen the bolt. Remove the knot. And now take the bolt out. Go ahead and use a small pry bar. We're gonna pry on it slightly and pull it out. Next up, to remove the caliper, we need to decompress the piston. And for that, we're gonna use a 10mm wrench. We're gonna go ahead and put it over the bleeder. If yours have a cap, you will remove it now. Ours is missing. Before you open the valve, you wanna go ahead and install a brake fluid bottle. Go ahead and put it on. Crack open the bleeder. And in this case, I'm gonna use a small flathead screwdriver, and I'm gonna be taking all the tension from the piston. After you return the piston, go ahead and close the valve and remove the bottle. Go ahead and remove the 10mm wrench, and now we can remove the caliper. Using a 14mm socket, we're gonna remove these two bolts that hold the caliper in place. Go ahead and loosen them. And now take them out. Now we should be able to grab the caliper and just move it to the side. When you do it, make sure that you're not putting any stress on the line. Now we have access to the bracket, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that next. Now we're gonna remove the caliper bracket, and for that we're gonna use a 12mm socket. Go ahead and break it loose. Do the same on the top one. Go ahead and remove the bolts. And now grab the caliper bracket away from the rotor. Next up, we're gonna remove the rotor. And for that, I'm gonna use a mallet. We're gonna go ahead and tap around this area to get it loose. When you do this, make sure you don't hit the studs. It could damage them. Go ahead and grab the rotor and pull it out. Now that we have access to the front of the hub, there's gonna be four 14mm bolts in the back of it that we're gonna be removing next. Moving to the back side of the hub, we're gonna see the two 12mm bolts. We're gonna go ahead and take those off. Using a 12mm socket, go ahead and break them loose. And do the same on the bottom one. Go ahead and take them out. When you take these bolts out, they're all gonna have a washer, so just make sure that you have that so you don't lose them. Put them to the side. And the same thing, make sure you have the washer. Now we can take the other two on the other side. Now we can get to the other side. There's gonna be two 12mm bolts. Go ahead and remove those. Get them loose. And now take them out. Make sure you have that washer with the bolt. Put it to the side. Do not lose that. Do the same on the top. And make sure that you have that washer. Now that we have the 4 bolts off, we're gonna go ahead and use a hub wheel removal tool. We're gonna go ahead and hit a couple times. And after it's loose, go ahead and remove the tool. And now take the hub bearing off. And here's the old one. Now we can go ahead and install the hub. Try to line it up as best as you can. Get the hub going on one side. And now we can go ahead and start the bolts on the back. We're gonna go ahead and start on the 2 bolts on this side. What I like to do, I like to load it up onto the socket and get it started by hand. Sometimes if you have issues getting it started, go ahead and wiggle the hub side to side and line it up. We're gonna do the same on the top bolt. Load it up to the socket. Another thing I like to mention, make sure that you have that washer. So go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and snug it up. Do the same on the bottom. And now we're gonna do the same on the other side. Moving to the other side of the hub, we're gonna do the same thing. Load it up to the socket, slide it in, and start it by hand. Do the same on the top. And always make sure that you have that washer in place. Now go ahead and get those snug. Now that we have those snug up, we're gonna go ahead and torque them to 70 foot-pounds. Go ahead and do the same on the top. Now we're gonna do the same on the other side. Go ahead and torque the other side. Before we install the rotor in place, we want to put some never sees on the hub. So what I did, I cut a piece of cardboard to slide it in the back so that way it doesn't get everything painted. So I'll go ahead and use some never sees. Do the same on the other side. Now we can install the rotor, but before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put it backwards I'm gonna grab myself some brake parts cleaner and a rag and spray some on it. Out of the box, this comes with some machining oils. We wanna make sure we don't leave those on. It will cause premature wear on the pads and the shoes. Now we can go ahead and flip it over. We're gonna line it up with the holes. Install it and do the same in the front. Now go ahead and slide the bracket in. And we're gonna start the bolts by hand from the other side. Go ahead and put the bolts by hand. Line it up with the hole and start them by hand. Do the same on the top. Go ahead and get them snug. And now we can torque him to 54 foot-pounds. Do the same on the top. Now that we have the caliper bracket in place and torqued, we're gonna go ahead and slide the pad in place. Remember, it's the one that has the little squealer. So go ahead and line it up and push it in. We're gonna be doing the same with the pad that goes in the front. Now we can slide the caliper in place. And we can start the bolts by hand. Go ahead and get them snug. And now we're gonna torque him to 23 foot-pounds. Do the same on the top one. We're gonna go ahead and install the rearward arm. We're gonna fish it through the front. Line it up with this hole. Put the bolt through. And start the knot by hand on the other side. Next up, we're gonna install this bolt. Go ahead and put it through. And I like to use a 26mm wrench to grab onto the arm and kind of help me twist it, because right now if you try to tighten it, the arm is actually facing down, so we're gonna have to twist it to move it up, like so. So we're gonna do that and put the bolt through. Line that up with the hole. And after you grab a couple threads, we're gonna go ahead and grab our 19mm socket. Now we're gonna torque it to 130 foot-pounds. And now this one, we're gonna torque it to 115 foot-pounds. Go ahead and put the 19mm wrench on the other side. This is just to hold the nut. Remove the wrench. Install the tire. And start the lug nuts by hand. Now we can get them snug. With the vehicle on the ground, go ahead and torque it to 80 foot-pounds in a star pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.